What is up, guys? It's your boy No Risk, No Premium, back with another episode of the Market Overview, guys. Today we got our wick to the upside. We had some sellers finally step in, still trading above previous all-time highs and up above 4,900 for now. Well, 48.98, but recently above these highs here. So we did have this very nice wick up, not an overwhelming amount of sell volume. But could we get a pullback? I mean, it's very possible. What could make us pull back? Easy to see. Tomorrow we have what? Excuse me, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have GDP and jobless claims. GDP and jobs. So this will be the big data for tomorrow. Then on to Friday. Just know Friday we do have PCE down here as well. So two big days, right? Thursday we could see jobless claims and GDP, and then we also have PCE Friday. So two back-to-back big days. Definitely could be market movers nonetheless. Okay, on to the ES chart. We could see, right? We could see big, nice red sell candle down, holding what though? Really, you see is 48.98. I do favor if we cannot stay above, right? If we cannot stay above 4,900, I do think we begin to sell. I'll be targeting 48.72, and then a high probability long zone would be this old balance, top of the balance zone, where I believe we'd have a nice demand bounce there. So I'd be looking at possible short setup right under today's low, could take it down to 48.72 and then 48.41 from there. Both of those would be my bounce zones on ES SPY chart. Gonna look very identical, right? Basically just went down and went right back to where 485. So underneath today's low can watch 482. 480 is going to be the major zone for the bounce, and I will be waiting too long down there. So we could see underneath today's low, watch 482, but really I favor 480 for a very nice bounce and move back on up to the upside if we can get up there. So 480, got to stay patient for that trade. QQQ, let's go to the daily on Q. Q daily chart, gap up, island top. I don't know what you want to call this. Regardless, there is a gap. There is a gap. So 424 fills the gap. That's where I will be looking for a possible gap fill bounce. Okay, you can see right here. Look for the gap fill down right into this 424 zone. We know underneath 420, 416, 413. You can see the chart's starting to get a bunch of lines on it, but just nonetheless, let's remember gap fill bounce, but you guys can see 420. If 420 goes, I like a short trade down to 416, 413. 413 is a high probability bounce. You can see it's the old high over here, but it wick up into this zone and we ended up actually going through it. So I'd like the back test at 413. That's my high probability longs there on on QQQ, and then on to IWM. IWM, we can see very nice sell off the 198.50. We knew that was an area. We did have a very nice bounce this morning. If you're in the Wolves of Wealth Discord, you know we took this huge bounce here up. We got 40% of those contracts basically sold out of almost all of them except a few. Held on to them just to see their next Friday is going to be swinging these. I like any ads. Basically add back the risk of the profits minus a little bit less just because I want to stay green, right? It's not what you make, it's what you keep. But I'll be looking at 183. We got a date with 183. There is a small gap on the daily. If this holds, looking at longs here, looking to add back to that long position. That's 200 calls for next week, next Friday, to be exact. Guys, that is it. That is all I got for you today. Watch 193 tomorrow. It's got a date with it. Let's see if we dance. You got to wake up early, get your levels right, and of course, not do anything fucking stupid. We'll see you bright and early. Peace.